Good evening, guys. So welcome back. We're again here, right? So, guys, let's get started with our lesson and avoid wasting our time, right? Are we ready to start? We are ready to start. So let's get started. Okay, guys. So today I want you to pronounce a few words with me. Okay. Are you ready to do it? Okay. Are you ready to follow me today? I guess you are ready. Okay. So let's look and let's pay attention how these words are pronounced, okay? And then I'm going to repeat after me and then we're going to discuss about this. So let's get started. So let's look at the first pair of word, okay? So the first one is present. Present. Okay? Can we repeat this word with me? Let's do it. Present. Present. Okay, let's look at the same word, but which is pronounced a bit differently. Present. Present. Okay. So can you feel this difference? Present and present. Present. Okay, let's repeat with me. Present. And present. Present. Okay. Now we are ready to move on to the next pair of words. Hot dog. Hot dog. All right. And now let's look at the second pair. Hot dog. Hot dog. All right. Let's do it one more time. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Oh, okay. Okay, and let's move on to the next word. Next pair of word is pupil. Okay, pupil. All right, and let's do another one. Pupil. Pupil. Okay. All right, guys, how do you feel while we've been pronouncing these words? Okay. Did you feel a bit irritated? All right. Yes, sure. Okay, guys. So based on the examples given, what do you think the main topic of the lesson? What do you think we're going to talk about today? Absolutely true. Amazing, guys. Today we're going to gain the main concept of word stress in English language, which is quite an important topic to talk about. We're going to familiarize with the basic rules of word stress and recognize and produce the word stress in simple words and phrases. Are you ready to start with me? I guess you are. Okay, guys, so I'm going to show you a small presentation and we're going to work on this. So first of all, let's get familiarized. What is the word stress in English language and how does it look like? Okay, just give me a few seconds. All right, so word stress, how we use it and what we need to do. Well, first of all, so what is the word stress? The word stress means all words that have more than one syllable have a word stress. One syllable is longer and louder than the other. English words has its own rhythm, right? And word stress plays an important role of correct pronunciation of English words in English. For example, when I've been pronouncing the word hot dog today, we pronounce it quite differently, right? So absolutely. And the pronunciation of the words, that's a basic criteria because based on a lot of things depend on the pronunciation. For example, how clear your speech is, how easily the speaker, right, your partner can comprehend what you're saying. So guys, in other words, the word stress, that's the vocal force. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. So how to pronounce the word stress? When a syllable is stressed, it is pronounced longer in duration. So let's look at the word, for example, banana. Okay, can you find the word stress in this word? Banana. Okay, well, what about, let's say, okay, let's use an example to the word present. Present. All right, and what about present? All right, the first syllable, right? Higher in pitch and louder in volume. Okay, so the importance of word stress. Stressing the wrong syllable in a word can make the word very difficult to hear and actually understand. For example, let's look at these two words, desert and dessert. These are, guys, absolutely two different words, right? And pronouncing them correctly actually can make our listeners feel irritated, right? Feel irritated and feel really annoyed. And moreover, they might not comprehend you quite correctly and they might gain inappropriate idea about something. right? Okay, so overall, guys, we can say about the word stress in English language differently. Well, the most important thing to talk about is that we have 3 different types of word syllables in English language. So let's move to these. Give me a second. I'm going to skip it. So rules of word stress. Well, first of all, a word can only have one stress. In a very long word, you can have a secondary stress, but it's always a much smaller stress. Only vowels are stressed, not consonants. The vowels in English language, because you know them, right? A, E, I, O, and U. So the consonants are all other letters in English language. So in most, guys, in most 2-syllable nouns in adjectives, the first syllable takes on the stress. So let's look at the example. Samples, carton, colorful, rainy. Okay, but if I pronounce these words incorrectly, samples, carton, colorful, right? Rainy. Okay, that looks really bad, right? Okay, so let's look at the next rule. In most 2-syllable verbs and prepositions, the stress is on the second syllable. So let's look at the example. Relax. Okay, but if I say relax, no, it's something different, right? Receive, redirect, among, aside, between. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Okay, so more about word stress on 2-syllable words. So about 80% or so of 2-syllable words get their stress on the first syllable, guys. And there are, of course, exceptions to these rules, but very few noun and adjective get stress on their second syllable. Mostly verbs and prepositions, guys, usually get stress placed on the second syllable, but there are exceptions to this as well. So let's get familiarized with this. So if there is a word that ends in a consonant or in Y, guys, then the first syllable gets the stress. For example, rarity, optimal, gradient, container. All right. So for words ending with the suffixes ER, OR, or LY, the stress is placed on the first syllable. So let's mostly if E or I, that's professions, right? Different professions. Director, director, direct, director. So let's repeat after me. Director, direct. Order, orderly, orderly. Manage, to manage something, manager. Okay, now let's move to the next rules.